Alrighty, T1E6, quick review. Got it in a crate, got given it, wasn't expecting it, fair enough. Looks quite a nice little tank. Wargaming also gave us this thing, the T-car, and the Light Vic coming up. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, they're crap. And as it turns out, when I put it through Tank Compare, it's not very good, you know. It has weak pen, pretty poor aim time, has no armour. It's fairly quick, but if you start coming up against PZ35T or the LT, you're gonna be in trouble. It does, however, have a glorious credit coefficient of nearly 200%, which ain't bad. The traverse is fairly crappy, and at the moment you can't judge anything by the win rate. So what I'm saying is it's not a particularly great tank. But I thought for all that I'd take it out and look at the look at the board. Everyone's playing it. You got to love an event. So I'm like, oh god. So from two perspectives, you can see the tank. You can see the way that I'm going to drive it, and also you can see how it performs as I shoot other people. There you go. So I'm going to push hill, and I'm going to point out the features of the tanks I play. So first off, it's not bad. It gets out there. Terrain resistance isn't too bad. Goes up the hill nice and quick. Unfortunately, others have the same idea. If you watch me shooting the other guys here, you'll notice that the armour on the tank is non-existent. So despite the fact the pen on this is crap, you can go for another one, no worries at all. Dispersion on the gun's not special, but you know what, this tier, it's alright, you can get the job done. If you look at the two shots I missed there, that's because I've been driving the Panther 1 recently and it makes those shots. The shell velocity is chronic. I'm running this with calibrated shells and supercharge, everything I can get, but you can see the way those shells faded. That's not me being crap, although I am crap. It is just the shell velocity is chronic. So I'm sitting up here, and this guy here is being a bit of a pain, but I thought I was doing the right thing and all the rest of it. But I'm not going to go YOLOing down there, and I'm doing what all reasonably good players do, which is to conserve my hit points. I mean, I've been doing effective damage throughout the game, but effectively I'm conserving my hit points because I know I'm going to have to carry pretty much as usual. Shot that guy from across the map, tracked him, and then I'm using this ridge here for protection. I was really quite surprised how easily, for all of that, I'm hiding the hull of the tank because I know it's weak. But I'm really quite surprised the shots that are just going straight in through the turret. And if you look in Tank Compare, I mean, it bears out the stats, right? Not even the turret is strong. It's kind of made of paper. So anything can pen you. Your best means of defense in this tank is do not get shot. You don't expect to bounce anything. It's paper. Look at this. I'm just aiming up at this guy's turret, and as I'm playing the tank, this is the first game in it. I'm just thinking, I wonder if I could go through that guy's turret. Shouldn't really be possible, but yeah, I can, but no worries. So if you think you can hold down in this and use the turret, forget about it. Just do not get shot from any direction. This laddie here is going to push me, and we're going to end up in a trade. And if you look at the trade, all the shots are going in on the trade, right? Then no one's bouncing anything. That ain't happening. And for all of that, the traverse is not great, but it's good enough. And just to note, the tank goes backwards quite well. It's quite quick. If you need to get out of somewhere in reverse, it will do that for you. That's well and good. The butt is particularly weak. I mean, heat's not available at this tier, but if it was, that would be straightforward. So there it is, a reasonable game. Just wanted to show you the tank, do a real quick review on it. I would strongly recommend not to play this tier right at the moment. It's an event. There's not going to be, look at that, there's going to be no variation in the gameplay. And if you want to laugh after a few beers, go play it. It's not a bad tank. It's certainly better than the other two they gave us anyway. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.